my stand. I'm going to be making a blueberry puff, which is from Joanna Gaines's book, The Magnolia Table. So Joanna Gaines and Chip Gaines, they had a really popular show on HGTV called The Fixer Upper, where they would fix houses. But then Joanna got really into like doing some other stuff. So she started a restaurant, which is called the Magnolia Table. And there are restaurants in Waco, Texas, at the Silos. So today we're going to be doing this recipe. I'm not even going to try to move the phone anymore because it's already done a bunch of weird things today. So we're going to be making the Buttermilk Blueberry Puff. I'm not actually putting buttermilk in it because our grocery store, whenever we get buttermilk, you have to buy it in this like gigantic like thing, and I only need this recipe only calls for a cup of buttermilk, so I don't want to buy like half a gallon when I only need a cup. So so let me just grab everything and we will get started. In case you guys are wondering, I am having a little beer while I'm making it. This is from Royal Docks Brewery, which is in Canton, Ohio, right near me, and the beer that I'm having is called Libations. It is a white stout, and let's see, it says here, named for the ghost ship Lady Libations that appears cast in an eerie white glow to lure rescuers to their own demise in the North Sea. Our white stout is likewise not what she appears. With the coffee roastiness, chocolatey maltiness, and vanilla sweetness expected of its darker kin, Libations eschews typical ingredients and relies instead on real coffee, cocoa, and vanilla beans for ballast. So, sounds really, really interesting. So the first thing that I have to do is preheat the oven and grease a baking dish. So we're going to do that right now. Just go back here to my oven. Voila, this is my oven. You can see it right there. It's right there. I'm going to preheat to 375 degrees. That won't take that long at all, probably. But yeah. Oh, and I don't know, it didn't make it because, we had to go through different videos, but I wanted to show you guys my apron that I am wearing today. It says, on the 8th day, God created whiskey to keep the Irish from taking over the world. So, really, really like that apron. And whenever I'm baking, I like to use it. So. Alright, so now we are going to, I'm going to just move this so I can get everything. But I hope everybody is having a great day so far. I'm really glad that I don't have to, here actually, if I can put this right here. Perfect. Now I can see everything. But yeah, so I'm gonna get that baking dish out. This is an 8x8, so I need a 13x9. That's one of these. So this one's probably cleaner. Okay. They both should be clean, but I don't know if you guys can see, but my I've got a little sign back here in the kitchen. It says, I serve 3 meals, frozen, microwave, and takeout. That's actually from my grandma's house, but I grabbed it because I always loved seeing it from her. So, okay, so we are going to just make sure you guys can see. So I got my 13x9 baking dish here. I'm going to grease it with some butter. might as well just grab everything now that we got the croissants. Hope everybody's having an awesome day so far. Okay, so we've got the croissants, I've got the blueberries, I still need the eggs, okay. This recipe actually calls for 6 eggs, so it's quite a bit, but Lindsay's always reminding me that baking always takes a lot of eggs, so we're not doing that. Oh, nice. The recipe calls for a stand mixer, which we do not have, but that's okay. We've got the butter, we've got the croissants, we've got the blueberries. I have the sugar when that is ready. Okay. Did you say that was in Grandma's kitchen? That's so sweet. Yo, 6 eggs. Hey, what's going on, 90s Flashback? We are currently in our kitchen. Yeah, that sign up there was in Grandma's kitchen. Here, I will show you guys my face so you guys can see me again. But yeah, that sign back there, actually, that sign says, I serve 3 meals, frozen, microwave, and takeout. So I like to have it in our kitchen as well. But yeah, good to see you guys. How's your day going, Katie? And 90s, how are you guys doing? Just wanted to show you guys my my apron that I have on today too. I always like to have an apron, but it says, on the 8th day, God created whiskey to keep the Irish from taking over the world. So very important that you have a great apron when you are starting to cook. So yeah. We've got our baking dish here. We're gonna grease the pan. Very important to grease the pan when you are cooking. This is 4 tablespoons, so I only need 1 tablespoon of grease. A little bit bigger than that, actually. I love that apron. My day is going okay. It keeps raining off and on here. What about, we're about to make dinner. How has yours been? It's been good so far. Lindsay was off today, so we stayed home, and she's been playing Sims all day, so I decided to do a little cooking stream because I haven't done a cooking stream in a while. And we went to the grocery and got some stuff, and I was like, I really want to bake something, so. Alright, so just greasing up the pan here. How are you doing, 90s? How's your guys' day going? Sorry, I had to like jump out of the stream a little bit earlier last night. My best friend from back home called, but I hope you guys had a good rest of your stream. All right, so we've greased the pan. Now we need to spread the croissants. So I'm going to beat the crap out of this thing. So that's how you open these. Actually, it should give me, oh, there it is, okay. Peel and pop. Sometimes if you take a spoon to it, it will also open up. Back of the spoon. It's got like a little bit of a pop to it, so you have to. There we go. All right. Hey, Jay Feets, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. I am making a buttermilk blueberry puff today. That is what it is, a dessert. It is not actually dinner. We're kind of being lame tonight and having leftovers for dinner. So, all right. So it just says you're supposed to spread out Spread the croissant cubes evenly in the dish. There's also supposed to be a lot more than this. I thought. Where are the lines at? I guess it doesn't really matter because these are just supposed to, like, just stick around in here. Oh my god, sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm so excited for it. I've been wanting dessert. I'm a big, like, sweets guy, as 90s Flashback knows. I love sweets. We get it from our grandma. Katie, who's in chat right now, she that is one of my other sisters. So we're supposed to spread it, and then we put the berries on top of that. Needs sweets to sleep. I do need sweets to sleep. It's like impossible. 3 cups. How many? I'm just gonna assume that this is 3 cups, but I should probably. Lindsay always gets mad at me because I don't measure. Okay, there's the oven, but we're nowhere close to. Yeah, I'm just gonna pour all of this in there. Never too many blueberries. I can totally agree with that. I don't know if you guys are super into listening to lore or listening about lore from Skyrim and Elder Scrolls, but I was planning on after I do all of this to educate you guys a little bit on the Gourmet. He was a chef from Skyrim, so I think those are all good. Never too many lore. Yeah, I'm not trying to be too much like some of the other like lore people, but I wanted to do a little bit. Okay, so in a stand mixer, beat the 12 tablespoons of butter with sugar. Beat in the eggs one at a time. Beat in cream. Okay, so we're just like literally mixing everything. Okay, so. The Gourmet, read all of the books about him. True legend. It's true. He was a really awesome chef in Skyrim. Alright. Okay, so I'm actually going to switch back over to the oven because our bowl that we have for mixing things is we're currently using it for our chicken pasta that we made last night, so I'm just going to be back here mixing things in a soup pot that will be poured over top of this. So we're going to get the rest of the butter and put that in here. Yeah, we don't have a lot of things just yet because we just moved to Cleveland in August. So. Not so much of a legend when you consider you pretend to be him to kill the Emperor. Oh my god, it's probably one of my favorite quests, easily. I'm gonna be kind of like in the middle here so that you guys can like still see me and stuff. Yeah. Alright. Slap chop. Alright, so we've got 4 tablespoons. This recipe calls for 12 tablespoons, which is 3 sticks of butter. I feel like I'm Paula Deen. I need to just start saying butter like how she does. All right, so we got 3 tablespoons of butter. Oh my god, Paula Deen. 3 sticks of butter, rip heart. It's true though. Well, they're half sticks. Sorry, they're half sticks. Because a normal stick of butter has 8 tablespoons, or whatever it is, and I don't. What do you guys? You guys use grams or When I ask our mod for his recipes, he'll simply reply with butter. True. Lindsay and I have slowly gotten used to learning, like the measurement, like the metric system, because we watch a lot of British Bake Off, Great British Baking Show. So, okay, yeah, this is like a typical like American recipe because it has so much dairy and butter in it. All right, so that's 2 half sticks of butter. Alright, so it uses a total of 1.5 sticks, so that's not as bad as 3 sticks of butter. Bake Off, yes. Oh my god, we love that show so much. Alright. We have our like favorite seasons too, because the only ones that they've put on Netflix are seasons. Oh, they're all weird. They're not like the in order, so it's hard to see. Hey, Mythical Fool, what's up? Jess says that's all you need, dairy and butter. I mean, I would agree. No, it's really important to have a balanced diet more than that. As I eat my ice cream before I go to bed every night. But like I said, ice cream goes to the soul. It doesn't go to anything else, so. How are you doing, Mythical Fool? How's your day going? Nobody wants a soggy bottom, Gatsby. Oh god, we quote that all the time. I'm trying to think of some of the other quotes. I actually saw on Facebook, what was it, a couple weeks ago? There's so many like off the cuff comments that there's like this like entire like Facebook thing that's like, it's like out of context like Great British Bake Off like phrases that they say. There's so many good ones though. Oh my god. There's another British, I'm trying to remember, I think it was like British Family Cook-Off or something, and that one we always quote because there's a guy that whenever something is cooked like really really well, he goes that chicken was cooked perfectly. It's so great. I love. All right, so we need sugar and then eggs. So let's see, how much sugar? 1 cup of sugar. Where'd my cup go? It's over there. Okay. Perfectly. That's how he says it too. It's so funny. We're watching a show right now because Lindsay and I are really, really into cooking shows. She's definitely gotten me into it, but it's called the Final Table. So it's like each week they do a cuisine from a different country, and then like one team gets out every week. But then like the big thing is that like at the end they'll get to sit at the same table as all the like super awesome chefs that we have no idea who they are. Like I've never heard of any of these people, but apparently they're really, really famous, and like everybody's supposed to know who they are, but we've never heard of any of them. I'm actually really excited because they're doing America next week, and I'm really excited to see who they actually pick. I'm probably not going to know who any of them are. All right, so now we beat in the eggs, and then the cream, and then the vanilla and salt. Okay. Cream. Extract of vanilla. Where's my vanilla extract? There it is. And then salt. Gotta have your kosher salt. Make sure it's all... I'm just obsessed with MasterChef and Bake Off, to be honest. I mean, those are really good shows to be obsessed with. We've watched all of the seasons on Netflix, and they have like the Christmas one, and they have Masterclass, which is like... sorry, I could not hear you for some reason. My laptop sucks, but I put you on my main TV. Oh, okay. Everybody else can hear me, right? I hope. I didn't even check my hear myself on the computer. Check, check, 1, 2. Oh, I have my volume off. Check, check. Oh yeah. We're good. Okay. So yeah, so we've watched the Christmas one, the Master Class, which is like Paul Hollywood and Mary Berry making all the meals. So we really, really like that one as well. Oh, why did I just throw that away? What am I doing? Okay, so eggs. I need to beat in the eggs one at a time. So grab my whisk. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. That stir power. And I can actually crack an egg with one hand, so. My prowess at, sometimes it takes me a little bit, but I can do it. You have to really get like a hard. Yeah, I can hear you now. I put you on my TV high definition. Makes you look like your mom. Law. It was my computer. That is a piece of garbage. I mean, fair. I can do it with one hand. I'm not necessarily always comfortable with doing it with one hand. Oh, check out you, Mr. One-Handed Egg Cracker Pro Cooker. I mean, yeah. You learn. It takes a little bit of. I actually learned that from the Great British Bake Off. I watched them do it, and then I just tried doing it. I was supposed to beat them in, but it really doesn't. I know I'm kind of blocking it. You guys probably can't see me as well, but. Okay, so we have the eggs all in. 6 frickin' eggs, man. Okay. I do wish we had a stand mixer. It would make this a whole lot easier, but I also don't have $300 to spend on a stand mixer. So. Know what I do with eggs? Drop them. Yeesh. What is everybody's favorite dessert to make or have? I mean, making is probably different than having, because obviously, if you don't have to cook it yourself, it's a lot easier. This is heavy cream, so again, very, very fattening. I'm not trying to lose weight with this. Hey, thanks for the bits, buddy. Thank you so much. How many bits is that? I can't even tell. That's really cool though. $71. That is a very random number. Sticky toffee pudding if I'm eating creme brulee to make. Oh, you like making creme brulee. I really like creme brulee as well. Vanilla extract, we need 2 tablespoons. All I had left. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. That's actually quite a quite a bit. Don't normally use that much. But I'm going to trust sticky toffee pudding sounds really good though, Jay Feeds. Alright, so we are done with that. This is all over my head. I made grilled cheese today, which is the extent of my decent cooking. Well, hopefully I can help inspire you to try different new recipes. And 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Hey, thanks for the little whiskey. I love that little emote. Jay Feets, how is the Football Manager season going? Have you guys already started? I was trying to keep up with everything on your page. I looked the other day and I saw who you had drafted, but I wasn't sure if you guys had started yet or when that starts. I need to check it out because it's funny because I actually keep getting ads for Football Manager. I'm like, maybe it's because I keep checking out Jay Feet's page, which I'm totally okay with. I will end up just burning the stuff. I mean, you won't burn it if you pay attention to it. Alright, this is going to take a while because I have to... I don't know if you guys saw, but I'm wearing my Elder Scrolls Online hoodie. I really need to get a mixer. Not a stand mixer, but like a hand mixer. My grandmother has one. There's one in her home. Folding butter, though, is one of the hardest things to do. It's the same thing when I make mashed potatoes. It takes forever. We did the JHF Cup, which is a one-night event. The season starts this weekend. Ooh, very cool. I know, Jay Feeds, I know you're taking some time for yourself, but I will definitely follow along in case if you post anything or as soon as you are ready to get back to streaming, just know I'm there for you, man. What am I doing next? My worst enemy is my attention span. It's the bane of my existence and will be doom one day. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, man. I was looking at some video today of Outer Worlds because I'm getting really, really pumped about that. That game is going to be so awesome when it comes out. It's not coming out until October, though. I hate not having a mixer. It just takes forever. You don't want the butter to... It's getting there. Just let our arm work out. Really mix the... I mean, I could put it in a blender, but it seems a little excessive. I recorded my first ESO 101 video today as well, so I'm going to be really excited to get that up and going. Really excited to sort of, give new players a sort of something to take a look at. I know there's other streamers that have done it before, but I don't know. Just makes me really excited to sort of be a part of the new player process. And I love teaching people how to do things, so if I can share my love of ESO with them, all the better. We are getting there. The butter is definitely in smaller, a lot of smaller chunks now. Just takes a while to fold everything in. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? I assume, Mythical Fool, that your dinner was grilled cheese? Or was that lunch? It is getting hot in here. Hopefully this should be done here. A couple more. I knew this was probably going to take a bit. Get a an Iro quote. Thanks for passing that along though, Mythical Bull. I'm sure Jay Feeds will appreciates that. Like I've always said, I want this place to be I want the speakeasy to be, you know, a place where everybody can come and sort of, you know, talk about what they're going through if they feel comfortable doing that, but, you know, just to, you know, be there for others, and that's kind of my goal for Twitch, because, you know, there's too many trolls out there, there's too many people that are trying to make people's lives, you know, hell, and it's, you know, it makes me feel sad for them because, you know, it really is like they must be going through a lot if they have to lash out like that, so. But the speakeasy shall always be a place that is free from trolls and free from, you know, anybody who is hateful or ignorant. It's not allowed here, so, and I won't allow it to become that. We are getting there. Sorry guys that this is taking so much. Yes, grilled cheese was my dinner, but second dinner or a midnight snack will be raw. I haven't had dinner, it's 11:30 p.m., so I think I missed the boat. Hey, that's alright. There are days when I really don't, like today, I don't think, yeah, I didn't eat lunch today. A lot of the times I forget about lunch. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to have like food. But I'll like snack, like, I'm constantly like snacking throughout the day, so. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done hand mixing. The mixture may appear curdled. Pour over the croissants and berries in the baking dish and sprinkle with coarse sugar. Bake until a knife inserted. So need about 35 minutes. Okay, so we're just gonna pour this over the top, and we can get a action shot going here. Further away might be better. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it does kind of look a little. It's all the butter in there. So. Come on, dude. Chunky. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for passing along that bit of encouragement. Mythical Pool. Okay, Dark Angel. Welcome, welcome. If you're just joining us now, I'm just finishing up the cooking stream. I've got the Buttermilk Blueberry Puff here, and I'm just gonna go put it in the oven now. So transport over to there. And this has got to cook for 35 minutes. So. But yeah. Let me get that right there. So I do, like I said, I did promise a lore lesson as well for all of you who are still here. So we're going to be talking, today we're going to be talking about the Gourmet, who is a chef from Skyrim. No problem, guys. Everyone deserves to be healthy and happy. If my encouragement can do just a little bit of happiness, it's worth it. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Thank you for passing that along. All right, give me just 1 second. I gotta pull up my notes here. If I can. Okay. Might actually go, give me 1 second. I'm gonna run and grab the iPad. What's everybody, well, Jay Feets, I know you'll probably be heading to bed here soon, but hopefully I'm able to provide a little bit of entertainment before you head out. All right, I need to sign in. I put it under Gatsby. I'll definitely be posting pictures as soon as the meal is out, but as soon as I'm done with this, hey, thanks for the bits, man. I thought you said you were out of bits. I'm not gonna complain though. Hello, the Beer Jesus. I really like that that name. That's awesome. Hope you're having a awesome day. If you're just joining us and you haven't been watching for a bit, my name is Gatsby. I've been doing a little bit of a cooking stream. I made this recipe and I just actually put it in the oven. It is a Buttermilk Blueberry Puff. Thank you, sir. Looked like Jesus and was born on Easter. Ooh, I really like that. That's really cool. My great uncle actually was born on Easter. My Uncle Joe. Easter Sunday. So that's super cool. But right now, I don't know, Beer Jesus, I don't know if you are a, well, I assume because your name is Beer Jesus, you enjoy beer as much as I do. But tonight I am having a white stout, blackberry puff. Ooh, yeah, good Uncle Joe. Yeah, I'm a crumble fan myself. I've actually never had a cook stream and beer stream. Ooh, that's super cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get I'm trying to do some more cooking streams, maybe at least like once a week. But the beer that I have this week is, it's called Libations. It is a white stout from the Royal Docks Brewing Company here in Ohio. So that's what I'm having, and got it in my nice bullet bourbon glass. So, but yeah, so now I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of lore on the Gourmet from Skyrim. As soon as my thing loads. What kind of beer do you like, Beer Jesus? I haven't had a crumble in a while. It has been quite a bit. Wish I could see and make sure everything was still working. I don't know what happened to my... There we go. Okay. Okay. Now I know it's still working. So yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of hop into this, and feel free if you guys have any questions while I'm going, just let me know. So the Gourmet, Balagog Gro Nolab, or more frequently known as the Gourmet in his books, is an Orsimer, the orcs from Elder Scrolls. I apologize, the dogs barked. Sorry, what was the beer? Oh, it's a Lovabond. It is a white stout from Royal Docks Brewing Company, which is located here in Ohio. It is, I believe it's Canton, Ohio. But Skyrim. I really love stouts. They're my favorite type of beer. So typically I drink a lot of like Imperial Stout, White Stout, never had many but Golden and Roasted. Ooh, I live in Cincinnati. Ooh, there are a couple, I've been wanting to check out Mad Tree, or no, I can't remember if Mad Tree is in Cincinnati or Dayton. I live up in Cleveland, so we have quite a bit of breweries up here, so. The last white stout that I had was, it was from a brewery up here in Cleveland called Saucy, and it was just called, pretty sure it was just called Phobia, which that one was really cool. Mad Tree or Rheingeist. Yeah, my girlfriend really likes Rheingeist. What's your... Okay, my favorite is Brew Kettle. Or my favorite beer of all time is from Brew Kettle. It is Kitka. Absolutely love Kitka. It's my favorite beer so far that I've had in Cleveland. It's so good. Fatheads, I actually haven't been to yet. My girlfriend and I, we got the beer passport in Cleveland. So we're trying to do like all of the breweries there, but that's super cool. Let's see here. So yeah, so Balagog Gro Nolab, or more frequently known as the Gourmet in his books, is an Orsimer residing at the Nightgate Inn, southeast of Dawnstar. He's talked about by the innkeeper as being more refined than most other orcs. Balagog Gro Nolab is an orc rogue who keeps a hidden identity as the famous chef called the Gourmet. Balagog was trained in Breton cuisine during his time in High Rock, where he befriended Anton Varain, a fellow student. Balagog went on to publish a cookbook called The Uncommon Taste, which I'm going to read for you guys here in a little bit. Kitka and coconut cream pie, I recommend it. Okay, so like having coconut cream pie with Kitka, that sounds really good. Called Uncommon Taste under the pseudonym The Gourmet, which became wildly successful throughout Tamriel and led to his being hired as the Emperor's private chef for his visits to Skyrim. Due to this association with the Emperor, Balagog is eventually marked for death by the Dark Brotherhood, which is a quest that you all have to. The Beer Jesus Gatsby loves Skyrim, played it since we were kids in school. His stream primarily, he streams either Elder Scrolls Online or a scare stream. He just added the cooking stream today. Yes, I look like Sanguine. So, oh my gosh, that's awesome. But yeah, so that's probably what you guys are aware of. Like in Skyrim, you get that quest and then you have to go kill. Look at my photos or videos if you're a non-believer. I'll definitely take a look after the stream for sure, Beers Jesus. He wears fine clothes and fine boots. Balagog defends himself with an iron dagger and also carries 40 gold, a belted tunic, and boots. Balagog lives in the cellar of the Nightgate Inn, only leaving once a day around noon to fish by the nearby pond. He prefers to interact with other people as little as possible to maintain his secret identity. He's known to most of the Nightgate Inn regular patrons as the Orc. The other patrons pay him little mind. Your Discord has expired. Oh, I don't know if I have, I must have not, added the new link. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. I totally forgot I have to put in a new link every day. Just give me 1 second, guys. All right, Control and copy. Just wanted to give a heads up. Oh yeah, thank you. I forget I have to, Rogue Energy, I'm a fan of Bang. Would Rogue be good? Rogue is actually really good. There's the new link if you guys are interested. I'll definitely have to, I gotta remember. It's a little bit harder on phone because I'm not doing Streamlabs or Nightbot, so. Rogue Energy is very good. I actually just got sponsored by them, and I do have a 10% off code if you are interested in it. I'm trying to think, and I have not heard of Bang. If you're familiar with G Fuel, I've had both of them now, and I actually feel that Rogue tastes better. It tastes like the actual flavor, depending on what it is. So like I've had pink lemonade. I've had all the flavors that they have now except for watermelon because they just added that, but I definitely recommend Rogue. It is so good, and it's cheaper than anything that I know of that's out there. So but yeah, definitely if you are interested, just the code that I don't know if it said it before, if you're interested in Rogue, use the code Gatsby10, all uppercase, Gatsby10, and it'll get you 10% off everything. So, cheers, joined. Oh, thanks, man. Awesome. There's a lot of great guys in there, especially if you play Skyrim or if you're an Elder Scrolls Online fan too. We have a whole section dedicated to Elder Scrolls, and there's a good number of people who play a lot of different games like Final Fantasy 14. There's some guys playing Apex. It's a good mix of people. What else do we have? We've got For Honor. We've got Rainbow Six Siege that everybody play. A lot of people play. Mortal Kombat 11 was big for a bit. Dauntless. There's a good group of. I'm doing Sangui for cosplay, so of course. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. Oh, I probably said that wrong. I'm just a Borderlands player. Oh, I mean, Borderlands is super awesome too. I love that game's lore. That is a really good. I've played Borderlands 1 and 2, and I'm really excited for Borderlands 3 as well. So those games have a lot of lore too. Okay, back up in here. The other patrons pay him little mind at the Nightgate Inn, while the innkeeper says he doesn't care since Balagog always pays his rent on time. You cannot interact with him until the related Dark Brotherhood quest, in which the only conversation options are to announce to him that his true identity is known, or to tell him it's time for him to die. Blah, blah, blah. During the quest Recipe for Disaster, you'll learn that Anton Varane owns an autographed copy of the Uncommon Taste, suggesting that he may know the Gourmet's true identity. You'll be sent to Understone Keep to demand that Anton reveal who the Gourmet is. He will at first refuse, saying, the Gourmet, never. I don't know what led you here, but nothing will betray my trust. I'll take the secret of the Gourmet's identity to my grave. Mention the Dark Brotherhood and he will cave in. The Dark Brotherhood, now, Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. I mean, surely my friend wouldn't want me to endanger my own life, right? Look, his name is Balagog Grol Nolob. He's an orc. The Gourmet's an orc. He's staying at the Nightgate Inn. That's all I know. Now you'll let me go, right? Once he's dealt with, go to the Nightgate Inn and assassinate Balagog. Speak to him first. He will, again, try to shun you, whatever it is. I'm sure I can't be of help. I'm just here on holiday. You have 3 dialogue options. But yeah, I mean, that quest, which I'm sure all of you, if you've played through Skyrim, you've probably done it at some point. I mean, the Dark Brotherhood is such a great part of Skyrim. Such an amazing game. And now I feel like I want to go play it after this again. I have like replayed through Skyrim like so much, and I actually just started watching Gaming Grandma, Shirley Curry. She's got a series right now where she's playing as a member of the Dark Brotherhood, and she role plays all of her characters. So so good. But are you a big Skyrim fan as well, Beer Jesus? I feel like you are, but. So now I'm gonna read you guys the actual contents of the. Give me 1 second. Just need to. The actual contents of Uncommon Taste. It's the lore book that that's based off of. Love the Dark Brotherhood. Yes, role playing. I've always wondered why Sanguine was considered a Dark Brotherhood deity. Sanguine. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. So Sanguine is the. I'm not as well versed in the Daedra, but Sanguine is in more oblivion and how it connects to the Victorian era. Ooh, you hit upon my favorite like era of history, Beer Jesus. So absolutely love Sanguine, or absolutely love Victorian England. It's my favorite era of history. So Sanguine is the color of God of sin and drinking. Oh, okay. That's right. I mean, well, Dark Brotherhood, so I don't really know why that would mix. I mean, obviously the God of sin, but maybe we will have to do a lore lessons at some point on Sanguine, and I'll have to get into all of that. I know I definitely want to do some more lore. I mean, Sithis is the god of the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, Sithis, but Sanguine is also, they talk about Sanguine a lot. That makes me want to delve more into that too, for sure. Maybe I will run through the Dark Brotherhood and, oh hey, thanks Neostone. Thank you so much, man. Throwback to Oblivion there, by the way. Oh my god. Oblivion was my very first, Elder Scrolls game. I still haven't played Morrowind. I need to, but let me hop back in. You've got me thinking, Beer Jesus. I really want to delve more into Sanguine. I mean, I think Morag Tong and Morrowind worship Sanguine too. Yeah, so the Morag Tong, they're a rival assassins group in Tamriel. So I've listened to, if you guys haven't checked them out yet, you totally should. They're the Lore Seekers. They're honestly, they inspired me to do this. But I'm absolutely fascinated by the lore in Elder Scrolls. But yeah, they've done I'm pretty sure they've done a lore lesson on the Morag Tong, but definitely want to do some more lore lessons just like this, because I'm just fascinated. I mean, I'm currently pursuing my master's in theater history, so I'm really drawn to like history and kind of going, kind of diving through, where we've gone as a society. And so I guess that's why I'm drawn to lore so much, especially in the video games that I play. But that's really interesting that the Morag Tong worship Sanguine as well. So Uncommon Taste by the Gourmet. These are like word for word, this is what it is. So congratulations. By opening this volume, you have taken the first step on a truly epic journey, a voyage through the vast landscape of Breton food and its myriad joys and wonders. You will explore scents, flavors, and textures so exquisite they will seem impossible, but they are more than possible. Indeed, by following the carefully selected recipes presented in this cookbook, you will prepare extraordinary dishes with such ordinary ease, those around you will suspect sorcery, but the only magic is that which exists in your own heart, the passion you possess for creating delicious, amazing food that can be prepared easily and enjoyed endlessly. Start here, and someday you too can be a gourmet. We don't actually know, but most gods delve into one another, or maybe they pray to Sanguine to make people dumb and stupid, making them easy to kill. I don't know kill and party, but they seem more like bandit thing than an assassin. I'm doing beer history on my page. Ooh. I definitely need to... Are you on Twitter as Beer Jesus? How cheap American beer evolved from Prohibition to hide alcohol and make it not as full. That is why some are still made of corn and rice. To some, German beer is made to make money for after World War II to help with war damage. Ooh, I definitely need to check you out, Beer Jesus, because I'm a big fan of like the history behind like liquor as well. So I mean, when you say Prohibition, the first thing I think of is bourbon, because I absolutely love bourbon. So I am not. Okay. I mean, are you talking like you're doing it on Twitch or YouTube, or... Well, my English is still super bad. You're American though, Mythical Fool. You should have better English. Our English in America is terrible though. Prohibition is Boardwalk Empire. Oh, absolutely love that show. That show is so good. I mean, Cincinnati played a huge part. Yeah, that from what I've heard for sure. There's actually a brewery that just opened up here in Cleveland that I'm doing on Twitch. Oh, okay. Well, I'll definitely follow you and check you out for sure. Can't beat the Queen's English. Agreed. Oh my God, there's like every time I hear like native English speakers, like when I go to your channel, JP, or when I've like watched you when I was watching you, or like watching you play, I'm always drawn in by people who speak the Queen's English. So, and Lindsay and I are actually really, really big fans of Downton Abbey. Like we absolutely were obsessed with that show for like forever. But yeah, every time I think of Prohibition, I always think of bourbon, because I love like bourbon. It's my favorite. Well, Irish whiskey is better than bourbon, but bourbon is really awesome too. So I'm constantly checking out different bourbons and Irish whiskeys. But so the rest of the Uncommon Taste, the cookbook, it gives the recipe for sunlight souffle, and it tells you like how to make that. And there's also the recipe for potage le magnifique, which is a recipe that you have to actually create in the quest. So then after those two recipes, it says, but wait, I know what you're wondering. That's it. Is that all there is to it? What's the secret of the gourmet? Do you really expect me to give away the secret to my most popular dish? Well, guess what? I will. For that secret, my friends, is you. That's right. The potage le magnifique is delicious and extraordinary. Using just the simple ingredients listed, you will create a potage that is both hearty and delicious. But in order to make the potage le magnifique truly magnificent, it takes the imagination of a truly inspired chef. Do you have that gift? I have served bowls of the potage le magnifique that have caused grown men to weep with joy. Can you guess what I added? Can you create magic? A signed copy can be obtained during the Dark Brotherhood quest, Recipe for Disaster. Despite being listed in the recipe for Sunlight Souffle, eggs are not on the main ingredients for the dish. In the ingredients for the Sunlight Souffle, a cupful of ground nutmeg is listed. Ingesting this much nutmeg would more than likely kill you, though. So yeah, Downton Abbey movie coming soon. I'm so excited for that. It's very, very pumped. But so Beer Jesus, I asked you, but I don't know if you had a chance to answer. What is your absolute favorite beer? It can be like the name of the beer or like the type of beer. What's your favorite? And then here are some like interesting quotes from the Gourmet. I don't mean to be rude, friend, but I'm not feeling particularly sociable. I can't help you, friend. Talk to Hadring, the innkeeper. I value my privacy, so if you don't mind, please just let me be. So he clearly doesn't want anybody to be talking to him. Because obviously he's trying to stay hidden. He just wants to be that secret chef that like nobody really knows. So if the Dragonborn meets Balbus, who's another character in Skyrim, and is carrying the Gourmet's rite of passage, which is another, it's a note that you get, they have an option of impersonating the Gourmet. My favorite beer is a German one called Dortmunder. Absolutely awesome. Ooh. So we have, Great Lakes Brewing Company has a beer here, and it's what they're, so Great Lakes was sort of like the first beer, like brewery in the, like Cleveland had a ton of breweries, right before Prohibition, but then Prohibition went in and there was like one brewery that was allowed to stay open. It was the Bear Brewing Company, and they actually, there's a brewery in that same place now that just opened up this past year. It's called Bookhouse Brewing. But Great Lakes was sort of like the first big brewery that like came and like made like big things. Hey, Alessio Phoenix 12, nice to have you in chat. If you're just joining us, I'm just finishing up a lore lesson on the Gourmet from Skyrim. We're just chatting about beer now. That's where the chat. Nice to be here. Yeah, it's good to have you. Hope you're having an awesome Tuesday. I always forget what day it is. But yeah, are you, Alessio Phoenix, are you into beer or drinking? Or I don't know much about Skyrim nor beer. I mean, that's okay. We're just kind of chatting now. I'm waiting for my food to finish cooking. I made a Buttermilk Blueberry Puff today. It's from Joanna Gaines' cookbook, Magnolia Table. I don't know if you know anything about that, but looks tasty. It's supposed to be really, really good. I told my girlfriend a day, I was at the store and I was like really, really craving, like making dessert. Better be tasty. Yeah, I hope it is. It's gonna take me, it's supposed to be, I had to cook for 35 minutes, so, but yeah, I'm trying to do like I try to do a little bit of different content every week. So I'm doing a cooking stream this week, and I want to do at least like one cooking stream a week. And then I also, on Fridays or Saturdays, I do a horror stream. So right now I'm playing Outlast, which I really, really like. And then during the week, I play a lot of Elder Scrolls Online. So that's my main game right now, but are you a gamer, or are you an avid baker, or do you like cooking? Or I guess it's the old adage, you're a gamer. Okay. It's the old like phrase, like, what brings you around these parts kind of thing. Quite into cooking. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely recommend, like, if you are I don't know if you're big into any, and this goes for everybody too. If you guys are into cooking, and you sort of want a little bit of like a different flavor, I did not plan that. If you're trying to get some different ideas that are sort of like out of the box with like cooking, I definitely recommend the Elder Scrolls Online cookbook. Thank you all so much for checking out the first video of my Gatsby Cooks series. I hope you all have enjoyed watching me craft a recipe from start to finish, and allowing me to reveal a tiny piece of the massive amount of lore found within Tamriel. If you like what you see, are a fan of Elder Scrolls, cooking videos, or want to learn more about the world of Tamriel, hit the like and subscribe buttons below. I will be releasing a Gatsby Cooks video once a week, and look forward to sharing some new and favorite recipes of mine. The best place to find pictures and posts about my past meals is on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on both at Gatsby'sLight20. I post at least once a day, and always love when people say hi or leave a comment on my posts. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/Gatsby'sLight20. I usually post my stream schedule on Twitter. I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day. Stay weird, be kind to others, and enjoy your libations. I will see you all soon. Gatsby has left the speakeasy.